from the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Hi, welcome to my space. Thank you so much for even watching this video. I mean, it means everything, right? So as you can see from the title, today I'll be giving an overview of how much we spend monthly in Malta as a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children, right? So before I continue, please subscribe, like and share the video, please. All right, so I just I noted it down, so I'll be looking down from time to time just to just so I won't forget, right? So as you all know, and I'm sure this is applicable everywhere, almost everywhere in the world, like housing takes like the big chunk of one's earnings, right? So for housing, meanwhile talking about housing, I'll be using when we used to rent as a yardstick, and that was just really recent, as at November last year, and I think it's still applicable even till now. Like, it will not be a far cry for sure, because expenses as an homeowner is a total is totally different. So I'll just be using this as a yardstick to make life easier. All right, so for housing, for rent, a 3-bedroom flat, we were living in it, staying in a 3-bedroom flat. The third room was really small, but it was a 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms. It was on a masonette, so we had a yard, like an inner yard. It was quite spacious as well. At least we could do barbecue there. We had our laundry and all there as well. So we used to pay 750 euros monthly. Even now, you would surely still get accommodation around that, and it was location was really nice, in a very nice serene area in the south, close to Smart City. It was a very nice area, and it was just adjacent the sea, right? So it was 750 euros we used to pay at the time. So secondly, utilities. So utilities, like I mentioned in the video, my previous video, water and electricity cost about 30 euros on the average. We used to spend around 25, 30, 20, less than 30 euros, but there was a month to spend 35 euros, but it's very rare. So I'll just say 30 euros. So we used to spend 30 euros monthly on water and electricity, and trust me, we consume a lot, especially during summer and when it gets quite cold. Then next would be internet TV and like for the mobile phone, yeah, to be able to do free calls to any line, any other number within the same network. By the way, we use Malta, they're quite good. We pay 32 euros, yeah, monthly for that. So for internet, TV and mobile phone, just to call within the same network, 100 minutes a month, 32 euros, and it's quite fast, really. We work from home, so we use the Wi-Fi, and it's really fast, right? So 32 euros for internet, TV and mobile. For groceries, we have a budget of around 400 euros every month for groceries, and this groceries actually includes pretty much everything. Like, we shop at 2 major supermarkets, Lidl or Pavian, to get very good deals. There are certain days that you would actually shop and you get like a few freebies here and there, right? So we'll have a budget of 400 euros, and like I said, it includes miscellaneous. So there could be one random toy, we could just buy it as well, so that's inclusive as well. Or everything from detergent, food stuff, like everything you can possibly think about. 400 euros per month. I think there are some months that we do not spend up to 400 actually, and there are some months that we actually exceed 400, especially when we have like parties or when we host people, and also around 400 euros is the budget for that. Then next will be food stuff. So aside the groceries, we'll go to supermarkets and all, we have like we are Nigerians, obviously, so we eat a lot of African Nigerian food. Like, we cannot do it. In fact, I don't think there's a day that we do not eat like a Nigerian meal at least. So we'll go to the African shop to shop for Nigerian food stuff, and they're of course quite pricey, right? So spend about 180 euros monthly for that. I mean, that's a budget to have, and everything you can think of. So if you're coming to from Nigeria to Malta, everything you can possibly think about, you find it in an African shop. So plantain, turkey, rice, beans, yam, like everything, you'll find it at the African store. So we have €180 budget for that. I don't even know if that's a lot of money just because we want to eat Nigerian food. All right, I mean, you cannot do without eating Nigerian food, never. So the next will be fuel. So for fuel, we spend about €100 per month to fill our tank. Costs about 50 euros, and we do not, I mean, we drive quite often though. I mean, we work from home, thankfully, but in a particular week, I'm sure obviously on Sundays we'll drive out to church, and then we drive around during the week as well when we go shopping, or sometimes when we have to drop our kids at school and stuff like that. We'll use like 100 euros to fill our tank in a month. Sometimes it actually does exceed, and we can even use it the next month, but I mean, we have a budget of 100 euros monthly. And there are a few times that we actually need to go on the public transportation, especially myself. So like I mentioned before, it's really cheap to use the public transport. For one trip costs about 75 cents or so. So we have a budget of around 20 euros for myself and 20 euros for myself and my husband, yeah, per month, in case we need to use the bus, right? Yes. So next will be car insurance. So for car insurance, I think the last payment we made was around 371 euros. Yes, 371 euros yearly. So I mean, so monthly, if I had to prorate that, that would be around 30.9 euros. Yeah, so let's say 31 euros every month for car insurance and vehicle tax, right? Yeah, so it would have been higher if we're doing like comprehensive. I don't see the essence of doing comprehensive. I mean, we used to do comprehensive, but it wasn't really worth it, because the way the insurance works, you have to like start paying some funds when you need to claim, and also just do the basic one, right? So, but if you have to do like comprehensive insurance, that would cost, I think the quote we got was around 1,000 euros thereabout. So for like, we have stuff like haircut for my husband and my son. They do not really go often though, so like I would say once in 2 months they get a haircut, and to get a haircut, both of them would cost around 18 euros, let's say monthly. I mean, so 18 euros monthly. So for myself, I mean, I make my hair myself, so for myself and my daughter, so I do not pay anything, I mean, to make my hair, right? So I think that's really about all that we spend. So I didn't add stuff like when we have to go, because we hardly eat out. We do not go to restaurants, or we cook our meals and if we even have to eat out to be, for example, a birthday or an anniversary, and even at that, for those, it's either we have like excess from our monthly budget and we just, you know, easily, we don't have a separate budget for that, right? Yeah, and there are other stuff like clothing. I mean, to shop for clothing, I would not also, we don't have a particular budget for that, because most times we shop like twice a year in their sales. So either summer sales or end of the year sales, that kind of thing. So we don't have a particular budget, you know, for that. Yeah, I mean, there are stuff like, okay, even school fee or extracurricular activities, we do not, I mean, I would not we consider that educational investment if there's anything like that, but I would not even add that, because I mean, it's not compulsory. You could get free education, so yeah, I would not. I mean, this particular budget is just based on compulsory bills and fees that we need to pay, right? Yeah, so I would not add that as well. Then we have stuff, of course, we are Christians, we go to church, so we have like tithes and offering that we pay at the church. I would not add that as well, because I consider that kingdom investments. Right? And then I think those are the only, and of course there's vacation, because it's just luxury, we don't have to, but even at that, we actually get very good bargains, like where I am right now. We actually get good bargains, and yeah, so that's about it. So in total, like how the total amount we spend every month for how many items? About 9 items would cost 1,561 monthly, 1561 monthly. I mean, I think that's very fair for a family of 4, you know. Please just, I mean, I hope I'm not shooting myself in the leg. I hope I'm not spending way more, or am I doing well? Are we spending less? Let me know if it's, I mean, if there are better places to shop, or if we're, you know, this is around how much you spend monthly in whatever country you live in. I mean, I hope this particular video would help anyone planning on relocating to Malta, at least to give you a guide on how much you would expect to spend. And these bills, aside rent, every other bill is pretty much current. I mean, that's what we actually pay now for stuff. So yes, thank you very much again for watching. Bye.